Shalom, this is Khalak to Anban Yashal from the Lions in the Yashal camp. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakak Wadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the occupant that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right? I was going to do a lesson on this article right here that I found that's showing these other nations turning against America, the whore. Scriptures say they shall turn and hate the whore. All right. So title says, "And Lord willing is edified and serves His purpose." All right. Title says, Netanyahu backs away from Soldiemani's assassination, warns ministers to stay out of purely American event. All right. So. And Israel is America's #1 ally, man. Besides NATO and the EU, and it showed even and some of the European Union countries and NATO countries are siding more so with Iran than America. So you have all these individuals that are rising up against America, or that's pretty much like going to be of aid to possibly Iran, All right, this is Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. It says, "And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues." And it's talking about America. All right, the land sit upon many waters, and those waters are people, kindred, nations, and tongues, just like how Babylon was, and this is the daughter of Babylon. All right, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which shall hate the whore, shall make her desolate. These shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." So these other nations are going to turn against America, man, and bomb this place. You see how they're not coming to the allies of America is not coming to America's aid. Britain said they don't want to have nothing to do with the assassination of Soldiemani. Now Israel's saying that, and America's always going to bat for Israel all the time. All right, but the European Union and NATO, they're going to turn against America and make her desolate. They're already starting by decreasing the value of the dollar. All right, that's one way how they're stripping her naked, because that dollar was what what helped her become the whore, through the fornication of that dollar. All right. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. It says, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has reportedly warned his cabinet not to get involved in the U.S. murder of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, lest Tel Aviv gets dragged into the escalating conflict with Washington and Tehran. All right. It says the assassination of Soleimani isn't an Israeli event, but an American event. All right. But anytime, all right, you already know Israel and Iran are going to go at it. That's a prophecy in the Bible. All right. But anytime you got this situation like here where Israel doesn't want to back America, especially against Iran, when Israel's getting all in America's face by not enforcing that nuclear deal, all right, something's up. All right. It says, "We were not involved and should not be dragged into it." Netanyahu reportedly told his security cabinet during a meeting on Monday, and as cited by Israel's Channel 13. All right. So, and there's a lot of people think, like me and the elders were talking about this too, there's a lot of people think it was a possibility that Israel could have done that, and America's taking the fall for it. Because, Israel greatly despises Iran. All right. They want Iran blown off the map, as well as America. All right. Now it says, he advised ministers to avoid speaking to the media about Thursday's targeted assassination beyond supporting the U.S. right to defend itself so as not to give the impression that Israel had played any role in it. See, they trying to play fifth. They trying to stay neutral in this. It says the director of Mossad and military intelligence reassured the ministers that the likelihood of a retaliation attack is low, since Israel stayed at a distance from the incident, and that Iran will begin planning its reciprocal move on Tuesday following the conclusion of the national mourning period for Soldiemani, according to the same sources. All right, so today is Tuesday, so that mourning period is over, and the elder did a video on the other day how they put up the red battle flag, revenge flag. And these people are gonna do something real major, man. They might not do it now. They might wait. But legend says that that flag can't be taken down till that blood gets avenged. All right. Well, who's gonna come down here with a garment drenched in blood? Yahweh Shai, because he has some vengeance to do. He has his vengeance is gonna be upon the land also. All right. All right. It says Netanyahu's sudden reticence is particularly notable because he has been advocating a U.S.-Iran conflict for much of his political career. All right, so he's been trying to push for them to go for this to happen. Now that it's happening, he's backing off. That sounds crazy. All right, it says for over 20 years he has insisted that the Islamic Republic was just steps away from producing nuclear weapons, even when Israeli intelligence publicly argued otherwise. The Israeli prime minister was also front and center in the run-up to the most recent Iraq war, warning the U.S. Congress in 2002 that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, including pursuing atomic bombs. Damn. Which turned out not to exist at all. So they killed that man for nothing, man. And all these countries that's trying to say they're in alliance with America, they're not. They're going to turn on America. It says last year, Netanyahu was arguing the U.S. and its Middle Eastern allies to take up the cause of war against Iran, emboldened by U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to pull out of the 2015 nuclear deal and impose crippling sanctions against Tehran despite its compliance with the agreement. All right, so this guy has been pushing for a United States Iranian conflict, and now he's backing out of the way. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. That's right. And that's what Israel's doing. Eventually, they're probably going to team back up with America when stuff hits the fan. But ultimately, all these nations are going to turn and see America as being the common denominator of the problem of the problem with the world today, and they're all going to turn against America. All right. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. All right. It says, they that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right. So it's about that time for the world to get rid of America. America's job is done. All right. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. All right. So everybody ate and drunk out of the cup of the fornications of America, just for them to get set up in the position that they're in right now. So now they don't need America anymore. All right, so America's got to go. All right, it says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And these these dumb Americans don't even understand what the traps is being laid for them. And the ones that are laying the trap, a trap's being set for you. By you, how about Shimmy Awashai? All right, so how about Shimmy Awashai? Trap is gonna snatch up all y'all traps and get all the bait. All right. It says, back to the article real quick. It says, however, the overt U.S. killing of a military commander was apparently very popular in Iran, was provoked serious talk of retribution, not just in Tehran, but among Hezbollah, the Lebanese Shia militia that boast of fighting Israel to a draw in 2006 as well. All right. Yeah, man. So America thinks shit sweet, man. You got Iran turning against them. You got those European countries over there siding more so with Iran. You already know Russia's back in Iran, all right, and China will too. So, you know, but it's all the doing of Yahweh Shimi Al Shai setting it up for the deliverance of his people, man, and to set up the kingdom for his dear son. All right, and I hope this lesson was edifying and served its purpose. With that being said, I'd like to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Harakak Wadash Ma'amad. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shai. Shalom.